card. We got coming out. We got Clarissa Shields fighting Hammer.
Clarissa Shields.
Got Jacobs fighting Canelo. That's gonna be a good one. But I think they're talking about Keith Thurman, Pacquiao. Even though I think old Dad's Pacquiao could possibly upset Keith Thurman.
Hey,
he got the tools. He got the tools. People
think
Manny Pacquiao is just some old man. Keith Thurman looked very vulnerable in his last fight, and I think Pacquiao has the tools to make something happen, possibly.
That should be interesting.
That's not no easy fight in any way, shape, or form. There's a reason Keith Thurman don't want Spence.
Hey,
there's a reason Keith Thurman don't want Spence.
That's an interesting, fight that hopefully happens.
I like it for both guys. I think it's more winnable for Thurman now that Pacquiao's a little older, but I also think don't treat it like it's winnable because it's not that easy.
It's not gonna be easy walk through Pacquiao.
He's been around the game for a long time, knows the ins and outs, and he don't look that old. I don't know. He don't look as old as people make him look. And based off of his last performance against Josito, he looked very vulnerable. I don't know if the time off kind of messed him up a little bit, but Pacquiao there's definitely holes there that Pacquiao can pick apart.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be a big year for boxing. I'm excited to watch and just observe and analyze.
Yeah, exactly. And we can learn, also the skills and the techniques that every boxer, brings against each other, right?
It's a lot of styles make fights. A lot of different fights. Fights are gonna go differently, right? That Garcia Spence fight, it's not gonna be the same as a Porter Spence matchup. It's gonna be a totally different fight, totally different matchup, right? You got Porter, a come forward fighter. Mikey Garcia is more of a combination puncher, boxer. But styles make fights, and I think it's gonna be interesting just to see if these guys decide to step up, like what's gonna happen. I would love to see Spence clean up, so I would love to see him fight Porter, Garcia.
You guys.
Of course, Crawford. But I don't think that's happening anytime soon. You guys, there's a lot of fights for him to be made there. And Keith Thurman, I want to see that big time.
Oh, a lot of people been waiting.
I want to see that big time.
A lot of people been waiting.
I already know how that ends.
A lot of people been waiting.
I already know how that fight ends with a vicious body shot.
Unfortunately, Thurman, of his injuries and all these, things that happen in the body.
He earned the tune-up. I think he needs the tune-ups and take the tune-ups to get ready out. I'd rather him be at his best than to not take a tune-up and then go into the fight and then afterwards, he wasn't ready. He only had like one tune-up. So take the tune-up. But when y'all fight, I don't want to hear nothing else after that. I don't want to hear, I didn't get enough tune-ups. I don't want to hear nothing. I already know how that fight gonna end.
It's gonna be amazing, to get all these fights, eventually.
It's gonna be a good fight. I think Thurman's he's gonna hang in there, but I think that body work is gonna be.
That's gonna be,
the difference maker. He's got one thing about Thurman, and I like Thurman. He's strong. He just got a real soft stomach. I don't know what they're doing with him, but if Spence catch him coming in because he likes to lunge in on the overhand.
Yeah.
He jumps in with the overhand. I think he can pull off what Crawford pulled off against Julian Ndongo.
I think
when Crawford kind of stepped back and shot the straight right hand to the stomach and he ran right into it. I think Spence can pull that same feat off against Thurman because Thurman has a habit where he jumps in with his right hand, and I think if he times it right, steps back, drops his right hand to the stomach, he's gonna feel that. That's gonna be a problem.
It will be a trouble for.
Very simple. I think that's the game plan. That should be the game plan going in because we see Collazo hurt him to the body, so his stomach is.
And talking about Collazo, talking about Josito Lopez, I think, in my opinion, these two guys are the ones that they put in trouble. Thurman, if you go and watch the fights, rewatch the fights.
Collazo rocked him to the body.
Unfortunately, Collazo had an injury in, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in his eye or something happened. So they got
was it an orbital?
Something like that. I think something happened in his eye.
He rocked him to the stomach, man, and that's not easy. That's not easy to do. But I also think Porter hit him with some good body shots too. So I mean, the game, his weakness is there. This ain't the first time he's been rocked to the body, and Spence is a natural body puncher. That's the first thing he goes for. He establishes the jab, then he feints, drops it downstairs, starts shooting straight punches to the body. That's his game plan. Against you watch his fights, first thing he goes to is the body. And that right there is, in my opinion, going to be Keith Thurman's kryptonite. If you watch the fights, nobody goes to the body. Danny Garcia didn't go to the body much, and if he would have, he probably could have won. But Spence does that, and he does that religiously. Like, this guy goes to the body to start, to end, like, and I think that's gonna be the difference maker, 100%. Body work is important.
Yep.
Everybody should know that body work is important. It's a different generation though. So.
It is a different generation. You know, welterweight is stronger. We have a lot of guys there. I mean, and we can't wait to see these fights happen.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the year.
Victor, is there any message that you would like to share to the fight fans and everyone?
Tune in, guys. Enjoy the year of boxing. If you have some time, feel free to come stop by.